Well, I apologize. I've tried to go quickly, but I see it is already 25 after. If you've got some questions, please shoot them into me in the chat pane, and we can talk about them either individually at the end here or follow up after the webinar. Just a couple of quick key takeaways. Diversity in a less structured meeting is typically what is going to be involved. You want to make sure the playing field is level, and by that, what we really are meaning is not allowing the conversation to get taken over by any one or a couple of people. You want to make sure that any consensus is really broad-based consensus rather than what appears to be consensus from just a few people. To get that energy and mojo, you want to make sure it's fun, and to do that, you really need to plan each of these different components and think about them ahead of time and how you're going to make sure that these things do happen the way you want. And so think about different people's styles and how will you address, someone if they're quiet, or if so-and-so is often somewhat loud or negative. Think ahead of time, how am I going to address that if it does happen, so that you're prepared. And then have that warm-up session at the beginning. That's just key. And think about the individual brainstorming like we talked about. I've appreciated everyone's time this morning. I hope you'd enjoy the webinar and the content. Please send me a quick chat. Let me know whether you thought this was helpful. If it wasn't too much, don't be afraid to hurt my feelings. Send me a 1 if you thought it was great and there was some new information here for you. Send me a 5. Appreciate additional comments along with that. In terms of any details, that would be great. My contact information is there. If you'd like the slides or links to any of the research that we talked about, feel free to send me an email. I'd really appreciate continuing the conversation. With that, I hope everyone has a terrific Tuesday, and we'll look forward to speaking and hearing from you hopefully again next month in February. Again, it will be the second Tuesday.